They did mention they were going to monetize satellite connectivity. They mentioned they were going to utilize a network slicing models involved in scaling up those features and those capabilities. They're going to be investing in assets, of course. That's going to be their focus. It looks like they might retrofit some of their legacy stuff to be actually useful in different types of applications. They were asked about Comcast and Charter and a merger with the new administration and all that. Hans doesn't like to answer those kind of questions. I don't blame him. But he mentioned like the big cable operators are treated like large enterprise accounts, and he likes what's going on there. When asked about a Fios expansion, BEAD build-outs, Hans said Fios is a winner. It's the best. They'll scale up if they find opportunities. He did mention something interesting. He said fiber deployment is getting cheaper. I'm trying to figure out how the hell that's happening. He said if BEAD becomes a subsidy they can leverage, they'll do it even if it's rural. It just depends on the ROIC. And then there was a question about Brightspeed. I got to give AT&T credit here. A lot is said at times. Verizon is the leader and everybody follows. But if you think about it, Brightspeed is Verizon's copper catch. They're just doing it through Brightspeed. And that was T-Mobile's, or that's AT&T's thing. The copper catch was Internet Air. So got to give them credit where credit is due. What do you think of that, Moose?
I mean, I don't even know how big of a situation this is, the Brightspeed thing. So
Brightspeed's in 20 states, sir.
I know, but that doesn't mean that they have tens of millions of customers.
I don't know if it's tens of millions, but it stretches over most of the Midwest. I mean, there's
could be 6 million. Could be 6 million.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I think where the heavily populated places have fiber already. That's why.
It increases Verizon's addressable locations that they can sell into. It increases their overall open for sale. That's the purpose. I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I agree that that's something that AT&T did first, because Verizon has actively promoted fixed wireless assets in the places that they're getting rid of copper and stuff too. So I think everybody's doing that. And it's all about who's going to be able to do it better going forward. Both companies have the same type of strategy as it pertains to that.
Hold on, I want to back this up. You want to give AT&T credits where credit's due, but they're the ones that still have to deal with the decrepit copper infrastructure. Verizon just gets to sell their customers the fixed wireless. They don't have to worry about any of it.
I gave credit to the naming. I didn't give credit to the phenomena.
Gotcha. Because in my opinion, Verizon's in a much better position than AT&T in regards to that.
Oh no, I mean I could see with Brightspeed, it's basically this. It's like these folks are not going to get fiber. So they're like, well, let's sell them fixed wireless. Let's do it through Verizon. Partnership, make a little bit of dough, get to keep your customers. And honestly, I'll be totally transparent with you guys. My belief, I think Verizon ends up buying out Brightspeed in a couple of years. That's what I think is going to happen. I think they'd like to do it before 2027, honestly.
The only problem with Brightspeed is they do not have the same asset portfolio that someone like Frontier does.
Yeah, they have less fiber.
Yeah, I mean their bottom barrel that CenturyLink didn't want. So what you would end up getting from Brightspeed is not a whole lot.
But if you're already servicing their customers, you would just eliminate the middleman. You would take the full $60. You wouldn't be taking the $45, right? Or whatever the wholesale margin would be.
It would just have to come at a really good price, I think, for Verizon to consider something like that.
I mean, right now the deal is pretty clean. I mean, they don't have to manage the accounts; they just can make the money. So I mean, they don't even really need to purchase Brightspeed right now, unless they can get Brightspeed for a really good deal. But right now, they have access to what they want access to, which is the customer. All they have to do is provide the network access.